And it wasn't like a McDonald's. It wasn't like a fast food fucking place where you just like go in, you grab your stuff, and then you deuce. It was like a keg sort of place, like middle, not like $700 a plate, but you know, like a mid-range restaurant. Like you sit down, you get a menu, you order. There's other people in seats and shit. So I noticed, and after I noticed this, I started thinking about it, and I noticed like it's kind of almost true for like the past at least several times I've been to these restaurants, which is like, so you know how you go in and there's like the group of people, there's the group of people that are always like the typical group of people that you would find when you go to a restaurant. There's the table with like 8 to 10 people that are like there, and it's like a work thing. It's like a work outing, whatever. They take the team to like a whatever special occasion or whatever, or it's like a birthday, right? There's always that table. There's always that table, no matter where you go. No matter where you go, it could be Mandarin, it could be like just a regular like the keg or whatever, like fucking Montana's or Kelsey's or all that shit, right? So there's that group. Then there's always like the couple, the other couple, or just the couple, where it's like, but you could tell like they're either like a fresh couple, depending on how they're acting, or they've been together a while. But there's always the other couple. Then so you expect that. You expect that, right? You expect that. Then what I personally noticed is there's always, for some fucked up reason, and I don't know if it's just me or if it's happened to anybody else, but there's always that table. There's always that table where it's like, I don't know, like an older, like a middle-aged woman with like a fucking like younger homeless looking dude. Like he looks fucking homeless. Like there's, I don't know what's happening, but like the past 3 or 4 times I've gone out to one of these places, there's always that table where it's just like, and like the guy looks like a fucking like meth addict or something. Like he looks like he's like being nursed back to health by this like relatively attractive middle-aged woman. Like could be his mother, I don't know, like, right? You don't know the story, but there's just, it's that setup, right? And this is always that guy who just looks, he looks like he's just homeless. Like he's got dirty clothes, like ripped, stained, unshaven, just massive beard. Like his fingernails are all like yellow and like uncut and like flaking off and like falling apart and shit. It's like, there's always that guy. And it's like the only reason I notice is because he sticks out, right? There's a certain setting, and like you know where you're going, so you dress accordingly, and like you fucking like you prepare yourself, right? And everybody else does the same thing, and then you see this guy, and he's just like fluorescent. Like he just sticks out. Like he's just a sore thumb. Like he just sticks out, and you can't help but like look over every now and then, and it's the same thing every time. He's always just like hunched over, like just quietly looking up every now and then, quietly. Somehow this guy has like a fucking iPhone, like the latest iPhone on the table, but it's like in one of those rugged cases because he's homeless. I don't know, right? He's just hunched over. He's like sipping his soup, because it's always a soup, right? It's always a soup because he doesn't want to like burden whoever he's with like a giant bill. and he's just looking around and never smiles. Got the black under the eyes, the tea bags, and like the person he's with gets up, goes to the washroom, and he's like picking at his nails and shit, like biting them, and just like greasy fucking hair too, like greasy as fuck. Like this shit, I don't know, hasn't showered, doesn't even look like he washed his hands before he sat down. Waiter comes over, right, asks him how the meal is. He just doesn't even sit, kind of nods. Super awkward. There's always that guy though. Like is it? Am I the only one? Am I? What's going on here? Like there's always that guy, and it's always like yesterday. I saw the guy. This time there was a slight variation. There was the guy, and then there was like like a baby stroller, and I don't know if it had a baby in it, because like I don't. It was facing away from me, so I didn't see. But it's like I would love like to know what's happening. Like what's the story? What's the story here? Because you get the story with the party. You get like, okay, it's probably like a birthday party with like friends and stuff. You get the couple. You get the couple that's there. It's like, oh, they're out on a date or a special night or whatever. But what's the story with the guy? Like what's happening there? Like, and I've seen it multiple times. So this is not just like a one-off occasion. Like it's it's fucking frequent. What's happening? What's going on? Somebody please like hit me up. And if you're that guy, I would love to know. I'd love to talk to you. Hit me up on Twitter, SSS Beyond, and we'll move from there. There's always that party, the party of like 8, and they're fucking loud as fuck. They're always like singing some sort of song. They're either way too wasted when you get there, or they're just loud, and like, you know, like any party is. I'm sure like if you're the person in the party, you're like, yeah, we're loud. There's 8 of us or there's 10 of us. That's just how it works. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's usually how it is. And then there's that couple. There's always that couple. There's always that couple, and you can always tell. You can always tell how long they've been together, depending on like what the guy's doing, just body language wise, and like fiddling with his fingers, touching his face, all that stuff, right? The girl, the kind of food she orders is a big giveaway. You know, if she orders like 3 entrees and 4 desserts, she's probably not trying to impress anybody. Just an observation. But you know. She orders like a salad and that's it. She's probably on a diet, you know, or she's trying to impress the guy. And the guy, you know, he either orders like a massive fucking steak, because he's like, oh yeah, watch me, I'm the man. I can down this whole motherfucker in one sitting. And then he's like 75% through the steak. You could tell he's done. His stomach has fucking said goodbye. Like, it's out of there. But he's just forcing it down. Fucking beads of sweat. Just bullets coming out of his forehead. He's struggling like a motherfucker, trying to put this shit down. Having, like, fighting off a heart attack as he's doing it. Like, Jesus. It's not worth it, buddy. It's not worth it. Just stop. Just stop.